Stoic view on social media distraction. You open your phone to check one message. 5 minutes later, you're on Instagram Reels. 10 minutes later, you're watching random cooking hacks you'll never try. And half an hour later, you wonder where your time went. Does that sound familiar? The Stoics didn't have social media, but they knew the mind's weakness for distraction. They warned us against wasting time, chasing external validation, and filling our days with noise instead of meaning. So today, let's explore the Stoic view on social media distraction, what Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus would say about our endless scrolling, and most importantly, how we can reclaim our attention and our lives. The value of attention. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think." Let's pause. If you knew today was your last, would you spend it watching memes, arguing in comment sections, or scrolling through strangers' highlight reels? Probably not. The Stoics remind us that attention is life itself. Where we put our focus, that is who we become. If we focus on gossip, we become gossips. If we focus on wisdom, we become wise. If we focus on distractions, we become scattered. And isn't social media designed to scatter us? Notifications, infinite feeds, trending topics, all pulling our mind away from what truly matters. The trap of distraction. Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Now imagine Seneca alive today. He wouldn't be warning about chariot races or gladiator games, he'd be warning about TikTok loops, Instagram reels, and Twitter debates. Social media thrives on external validation, likes, followers, shares. But Epictetus said, "Seek not the good in external things, seek it within yourself." If our self-worth depends on how many people double-tap our photo, we're enslaving ourselves to something outside our control. And that's the very opposite of Stoic wisdom. Why social media hooks us? Let's be honest, why do we keep scrolling? Because it feels good. Because it's easy. Because it gives us the illusion of connection. But the Stoics would call this what it is, a trap of the passions. Epictetus compared people chasing applause to children clapping at shadows. He would say today, chasing likes is just clapping for shadows online. Here's the truth, social media is not evil. But it is designed to pull you in. The Stoics would ask, do you control it, or does it control you? How Stoics would use social media. Marcus Aurelius didn't reject politics or communication even though both were full of noise and ego. He engaged, but with discipline and purpose. That's the lesson for us. Social media isn't something to run away from, but something to use wisely. A Stoic would use it to learn, not just consume endless entertainment. To share wisdom, instead of chasing likes. To connect meaningfully, not to perform for strangers. The Stoic question is not, should I use social media? The real question is, does my use of it serve my higher purpose, or am I its servant? Stoic practices to resist distraction. Here's how the Stoics would train themselves to overcome the pull of distraction. The dichotomy of control. You can't control the algorithm, the trends, or how many likes you get. You can control your time, your habits, and your response. Before opening an app, ask, is this in my control, or am I giving my power away? Memento mori, remember death. Life is short. Every minute scrolling is a minute gone forever. Ask yourself, if this were my last day, is this how I'd want to spend it? Voluntary discomfort. Seneca practiced sleeping on the floor and wearing rough clothes to toughen his mind. For us? Try a digital fast. Delete apps for a day. Put your phone in another room. Learn to sit with boredom instead of fleeing into distraction. Daily reflection, journaling. Marcus wrote in his journal every night. We can ask ourselves, did I use social media, or did it use me? With awareness comes change. Purpose before pleasure. Decide beforehand, I will spend 10 minutes on this app for learning, then stop. Use timers. Create rules. Discipline is freedom. A Stoic reminder. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Social media is an outside event. It only has power if we hand it our attention. The Stoic path isn't about deleting apps and living in caves. It's about mastering yourself. Use the tool, but don't let the tool use you. At the end of your life, you won't say, "I wish I had scrolled more." You'll wish you had lived more. Call to action. So the next time you feel the urge to scroll endlessly, pause. Ask yourself, is this within my control? Is this worthy of my time? Does this serve my higher purpose? If the answer is no, close the app. Return to what matters. Because the Stoics remind us, attention is life. Don't give it away cheaply.